that was so bizarre to me.
They did a masterful job
Yeah.
of deception, right? They really, really, really did. And that's what I found out, right? You go look at Mockingbird media, right? And how well the mocking, have you ever heard of that term, Mockingbird media? It's just
Nope.
another, that rabbit hole thing that you can go down some point. But what Mockingbird media.
Like I need another one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rob.
Well, here, this is a fun one for you because it's like, literally
All
just
right.
as in a month ago, the one of the new people in our, I think FBI just confirmed that it's still in play today. So Mockingbird Media was a CIA program back in the 70s, I believe, when they started, and they put assets out in all the major news organizations, and if you look at our news organizations, there's only six that control all of the news organizations across the entire world, right? So they put all these assets in them, and then they did these 4 a.m. talking points. So today you need to talk about X, and so everyone would get their own talking points, and then they at some point during the day they had to talk about that particular thing, and so. And then what they did so well and why that works so well is you'll be in the car on the drive to work and you'll listen to the radio and you'll hear the morning guy talk about a topic. And then you'll say, "Oh, interesting." Then you go watch the evening news and a different person talks about it and says the same thing. And then you watch the sportscast, the football game, right? You're watching the football game and they say the same thing. And so you hear it 3 times and you're like, "Oh, it must be true." And so they did a masterful job at that, but it's literally just
It was so
crazy.
bizarre, right? I'm sure you've seen those clips where
Yeah,
whether it was Pacoima Channel 11 News all the way up to CNN or Fox or whatever, and everything in between. No matter how small the news station was or the
right.
broadcast station or how big they are, you started hearing the same exact phrases from all of them. It's
That's
so
right.
bizarre, right?
Yeah,
Exponential threat. It's like, how is some guy in Des Moines saying the exact same thing as a guy in New York City, the exact sentence?
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
that's not possible, right? Unless
No,
someone gave them the script of
yeah,
what to say.
right.
It's madness.
It
So
is
that's the
madness, and
Mockingbird
yeah,
media.
Mockingbird Media. Yeah, and it's literally a program that Christy Noem, I believe, just validated it that it's
Hmm.
still in play today, right? It's just like it's so sick. So they did a great job of of just controlling the narrative, right? And they
Yeah.
controlled the narrative so well that it just put the blinders on people that are very, very smart people and very aware people and very. I even have family members still who just are haven't gotten the veil untaken. It's just like what I still see people walk, in a car here in Texas with a mask on by themselves. It's like people, right? It's like come on,
It's like,
right?
dude, you know that you're choking yourself to
I
death by that
yeah,
mask. That mask is actually poisoning your blood system. It's poisoning your lungs. It's poisoning your oxygen. I see
yeah,
people still out here in the desert in 110-degree heat wearing a mask outside exercising. I'm
right,
like,
right,
that's going to kill you faster
right,
than any
right,
virus
right.
will kill you.
Yeah. The only time I've ever seen that is like the people who are doing it literally on purpose. So they can have like train at elevation. So it's
Yeah.
like they're training at elevation because they have a mask on. But that's like the only people I've ever seen do that makes sense to me. I'm like, okay, he's actually doing that training to simulate that he's at elevation to work out. But anything else is just silly, right? People just don't get it. And they did a great
So
job of doing that.
yeah, it was an incredibly massive. I mean, there were trillions of dollars and I don't know how many hours spent to try to manipulate your mind. And
Yeah.
if you were somehow able to come out of it, you're the strongest people on the planet, right? Because you fought back against manipulation. But even going back to the other side, like we were talking about religion. I mean, you have to close down all the churches, and heaven forbid anyone tries to pray, but the pot shops are open, the liquor stores are open, the strip clubs are open, Walmart's open. It's like
Yeah, well, I mean, what's the logic, right? There's zero logic to that. Zero logic.
zero.
There's so just it's just pathetic, right? That people allowed that and that people would do that anyway. So yeah, that got me on fire, and that's what just changed my entire life.